The problem with the red pill community is they've been on Twitter for a decade plus, and they've been voicing all these opinions about why women are desirable, why they won't date a woman, such and such, such and such. But nobody was listening to them. It just stayed on Twitter, and it never, or at least in my experience, I never saw it leave Twitter. I never saw people shape their lives by what niggas was tweeting on Twitter. However, during the pandemic, we all had to sit down and our social media usage increased. And during this time, Kevin Samuels became more popular. And with him becoming more popular, I feel like this red pill community felt like their concerns or the stuff that they were saying for the past 10 years were finally being heard on a larger scale, on a larger platform. And so they all rushed into build this, this community that were listening every time Kevin Samuel will speak, because I was speaking for so long and nobody was hearing me, and I felt a certain type of way. It was a shock to my ego, because this is what I want and nobody was listening to me. But now we have this man who's a large figure who's saying either the same things or something similar to what I've been saying for so many years. So now I'm gonna run behind him. So that whole thing over the pandemic, or damn, I said I was gonna stop using those words. That whole thing during the P word with this Kevin Samuels generation birthed this red pill community. From this red pill community, we began to get podcasts. We began to get these men who were calling themselves alpha males. Again, we're going to put quotations around it, air quotes, I should say, because actual alpha males, it exudes them. Alpha males, when they're dealing with women can tell that they're alpha males. They can be identified as alpha males. Alpha males dealing with other males are identified as alpha males just from how they carry themselves. It's a phrase in the hood, it's not on me, it's in me. And that's what it is for alpha males. And so when you have people on social media boasting and saying, this is what I am, and puffing out their chest, another phrase in the hood is the loudest one in the room is usually the brokest. And so if you're on social media climbing to the top of the mountain screaming, I'm an alpha male, more than likely it's not true. But so on and so forth. Another faction of that was birthed was these passport bros. It's these men who are not desirable in their hometowns, not getting attention on social media, not getting enough attention from the opposite gender. And because all this is going on and they feel like they're not being heard or being seen, it's a shot to their ego. So what they do is they get their passports, they save up a lot of money, they go into foreign countries and they pay for escorts. And in these foreign countries, because in the same way in America, but in these foreign countries, whether it's the DRs, the Puerto Ricos, or wherever the case may be, they get tired of the small towns that the women, they get tired of the small towns that they grew up in. And so when they run across these men that look like they have money, because a lot of times they don't have money, and sometimes they do have money, but when they run across these men that look like, one, they're not from here, but two, they have money, they begin to adapt or attract to them, because this is something new. But also, this may be my ticket. This may be, somebody that can take me, out of the country, wherever the case may be. So they see them as an easy come up. And so they a lot of time tend to attract to them. The problem with all that, and what this community that has birthed and it was coming out of this community, is that there's a lot of wrongdoing going on. Another thing.